Hey, everybody, and welcome to the Sketchbook Saga. It's been a bit. I've missed you, and I've missed getting to some of this drawing. It's been a busy few weeks at work, and I've had to step away from my drawing and a couple of my other hobbies to really focus in on both my family and my job. That being said, I am still very excited to get some art to you, and I enjoyed doing this particular one. We are drawing to the end of our 30-minute drawing for beginners section here, chapter 2, where we're kind of working with shapes. This is the last shape we need to build our castle out of shapes. Though I do personally think that exercise is going to force me to use shapes in a bit of an awkward way to make a castle, it should still be a fun one. This one, though, is pyramids and is supposed to be working on a few different angles. This is basically a hard angled cone and is something that will create some interesting shadows and interesting interactions once I get the hang of it. While I feel like I did a pretty good job of drawing different triangles here, different pyramids here, rather, should I say, my lines were confident, they were straight, they felt comfortable. While I still kind of sketched them in, I was able to get them in and out of there quickly. Where I still feel like I'm struggling a bit on this is the interaction between the two of them, or the three of them, depending on where I'm at. So you kind of see that in the middle of the screen here, where I'm working on multiple overlapping pyramids. There's nothing wrong with that. In this particular scenario, I was just hammering in a bunch of different drawings in the same place. But in theory, where they're overlapping, it should create some additional shadow work. It should create some additional sources of light and shadow. And that's something I kind of wanted to work on. So as we get to the bottom of the drawing here, I do go ahead and draw what would essentially be a few pyramids similar to what you would see in Egypt. So instead of just some theoretical pyramids here, I went and heavily worked on them as if I would be drawing something from real life. So I have kind of the smaller pyramid off to the right. I'm building in the taller pyramids and sketching in the taller pyramids. Interaction here still isn't perfect. I think I lose just a bit of the perspective, but overall I still think it's pretty well done. Where I think I lose the most of the perspective is kind of in the rotation of the fourth pyramid that I draw in there, the one the furthest to the back. It's rotated a bit awkwardly, and it kind of seems to sit on the plane or the land just differently than everything else. That being said, overall a successful bring back to the hobby and a successful foray back into it. If you've watched until the end of this, thank you very much for joining me on my journey to learn how to draw, and I'll see you again next time.